What up, world? We live and direct, baby.
Back again.
Showtime. Back again in the locker room. What is this, season 4, 5? I'm just going to say year 23, 24, baby. Let's
Okay.
get busy.
I deal with that.
Hey, special edition, man. This is what I've been waiting on. You know, I'm a football freak, even though I love basketball, and that's what we do. I got some legendary people up here to talk about some legendary programs. We bringing our community together, but I need everybody to like and share this episode of The Locker Room.
Right now.
And I need y'all to show up Thursday night at Nelson Field. We got our student athletes out here that we're going to promote. Sound better, Kev? I like when Do-Right talk to me, y'all. Y'all know we in the works. Unscripted. But, Manor, Texas. LBJ, Texas. We run Austin, so they might as well call Austin LBJ because we've been running the city for years. So, LBJ, Texas, Manor, Texas. I got the great ones, Elmer Fisher. I got the great Bobby Mack. We're going to get busy today. How you feeling, bro? You moving your teeth like you playing Thursday, boy. Let's get busy.
You know how it is when they get down like this. And I'm going to tell all y'all something right now, man. To me, it's like a LBJ versus LBJ.
It is.
That's what it is to me.
It is.
I was 30 years ago, and I was a killer. Beast. Loved every second and minute being on that field, and I want you guys to enjoy every second and minute on that field. Understand what's going on around here, man. This is called a challenge in life. And it depends on how y'all look at it. And it depends on the way you look at it. It's going to test your strength, your power, and what you've been training for. It's going to test all of that. So, let's get ready to rumble.
Well, it's rumble season, you know. And let me introduce our great coaches. We got great Coach Keller, the leader of a great Manor program that's producing and sending a lot of our young men to college and to the next level. We got Coach Ross stepping into his first year. Ooh. Right after a legendary Jamal Fenner that took us to state.
Yes.
You ready?
I'm always ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
LBJ, Texas, baby. Elmer Fisher, talk to me, baby. Get me going. I know you hype.
Definitely hype.
Elmer, if the world don't know, you know what I'm saying, let me introduce my boys, man. Almighty defensive end of the LBJ. Well, we were 2 games away from state that year.
2 games away from state.
Y'all seen year 5A, defensive end. And that's our quarterback / safety on that team. So when we talk this football, they real passionate about us. He got a son that graduated from Manor, but he's a Jaguar.
2 of them.
Yeah, 2. Actually 2. I have a son that's there. And he hates that the schools are split up. Talk to him, Elmer. Give me something, Elmer. I've been waiting to hear from you.
Well, this is the thing we've been talking about, the battle of 290, right? 2 great schools that literally are divided by a major highway. We see these kids, know each other. They've grown up in the same type of communities. And so really to be able to sit down and really compete against each other. So, those are some of the best rivalries that you could ever have and ever want.
They grew up together. Some of these kids been together forever. And it's not even a highway that separates them. It's a street. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You step over Loyola, you step over Decker, you know what I'm saying? You right there. So
in the mix. Yeah.
They grew up, played Little League together.
So, those are some of the things that create great rivalries, right? Because then when you are looking at your neighbor and your neighbor is literally going to another school and then you get to play against them. So, what greater competition could you ask for than that? So within that, I guess, man, let's dive right into it. Let's talk about where these coaches are. Let's talk about kind of, what thoughts are and see what the Thursday night is going to bring at 7:30 p.m. at the great Nelson Field.
I want the first question.
Flip the coin. Go ahead.
And I'm going to go this way. All right, Coach. First year in. And we live on the locker room, so don't hold back. Is it pressure? Is it excitement? Is it, I'm going to do my best and that's all I know how to do? Shoot me.
Never pressure. I think pressure for me has always been something that's self-imposed. You know what I mean? Nobody can be a bigger critic of Joe Rawls than me. I'm chomping at the bit. I'm like the pit on the end of the chain.
That's what I'm talking
For me, Thursday can't get here fast enough.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always put myself in a position to serve, and this is an opportunity to serve LBJ and his community. So it ain't about me. It's about these young men that paid the price and have put in the time and blood, sweat, and tears.
Yes, sir.
And I'm just here to guide them.
Awesome.
So, yes, sir.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Any question?
Hell.
Well, we want to ask the same question to.
Okay, then I'll give it to him then. Coach, this could be nervous. This could be like jitters or butterflies, and man, the stage is big now. The stage is big, as hot as no matter how they said it, it's still 290. And everybody ride on it to get to your spot and to get to the J. Tell me where you at with all that.
Well, you got a different kind of pressure. Let me add this. You got a different kind of pressure because you know the community out there is heavy, and
The heavy, yes.
they know we got D1 athletes out there, and they waiting, they ready for a state run. Go ahead,
man.
Coach. Let's go.
I mean, to be honest with you, man, at the beginning of this game means everything to the community, but at the end of the time, it's just a pre-district game. It doesn't mean a whole lot at the end of the time, but right now it means everything.
Right.
We got parents at Manor that went to LBJ. We got LBJ kids from Manor, and they're all mixed up. We got LBJ kids that live in Manor, and vice versa.
Wow.
So it's just a big mix of the community, and I just think it's really important for us all to come together.
Right.
Of course, we on Thursday night we mean business, but right now, it's about a family, about everybody getting along and getting the community together, and getting these kids to go to school and get their education and just doing stuff like that, man. And they've worked so hard. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah.
I mean, since we finished in November in our playoffs,
Right.
I mean, they've been working their butts off. They had a good spring. They've had a good summer. Summer workouts. We got out of school on Thursday. We were back up Monday morning. I mean, there's been no breaks. They've been working their butts off, and they're getting ready for this. And I'm hoping that this year carries over from last year, and I think they're ready. Before there was a little jitters in the stomachs, especially my first year being the head coach,
Right,
it was.
right.
But now going on to year 4, I feel like we're pretty confident, and we're ready to play.
Man, I call that relentless.
So great question. So here it is, big game. Kids are amped up. We've all been in that situation to big games. How do you, as coaches, get them to really kind of just normalize and understand that? Guess what? Understand it's a big game, and I need you to really get into your zone and play and get those jitters out of you early. So as a coach, what do you tell your kids, Coach Ross?
I think the first thing for us is, every day we practice, every game we play, it's LBJ versus LBJ. LBJ wins games, and then LBJ will lose a game. And it's not the opponent we played, it's how we played. We want to make sure our guys every day are focusing on us. Obviously you got whoever your opponent is that week, but that's going to change week to week.
Yeah.
But the one thing that's going to be constant is LBJ. What can we do as a team individually? What can we do to prepare ourselves to put the best product on the field? And I say this all the time. It ain't the best team that wins the game on Friday night. It's the best team that night. So, that's what we focus on, is building up to that night to be the best that we can, and understand that it's going to be some highs and lows, especially a game like this. It's easy to get where you let the emotion control you. Right. And I think that was one of the things that happened with us last year. Right. Guys thought that the words they put on social media were going to win the game, and that didn't. Right. So it's about playing with emotion and not on emotion, because it's going to be 4 quarters. 4 quarters, balls to the wall.
You can talk out in the room.
That's where it is.
But real story, man. It's for us. We talk about all gas and no brakes, man, and that's exactly the way it's gonna be on Thursday night.
So what I like about it, man, and for both schools, is that they start the season and fish grease.
Yes.
Like we don't
Right.
run.
Straight
Ain't no
hot.
running from where we from. Like,
Straight hot.
Let's look at this, because every team, every school has aspirations of winning the state. We were a game away a couple years ago. I think y'all were 2 games away or so a couple years ago too, Coach. So y'all smelt it too, and some of these kids know what it's like to make that run, as well as Fat too. You understand? So I like the mindset that we're gonna jump into the fire instantly. But this is always about the children. And the locker room love the kids. You did?
Yes.
So who has been fueling that program and leading that locker room in that school to get these kids to the point they are? Let's start talking about our student athletes at this point. I want y'all to talk about our guys out here, and let's introduce our good people. Let's get the kids involved, right? Let's get the men. I can't say kids no more, man. I've been with them for years.
Yeah.
They young men now. It's their time. So let's go. Get busy. I'm going to start with you. I'll pass the mic to you. Go ahead. Let's go. Talk about it.
All right, so with us tonight, we have guys that
They need to pick up that mic.
they need to pick up that
Bring
mic.
that mic, Fats.
Come and stand up right here in the center, so the people can see you.
The
Right
whole
there.
squad.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Whole
Let's
squad.
Go. Y'all on time. It's their time.
Scoot back a little bit so he can get you.
Hold on. They feeling young.
Then
Get
Coach
you
Keller's
right.
going to do the same thing with his young leaders up here as well.
So for LBJ, this is the tip of the spear. We have our quarterback, Ali Scott.
I leave.
We have our wide receiver / DB, the man with the plan, Fatu Makuba.
Fats.
Then we have our speedster, and take the top off the defense, Trey Young Henderson. And then we have that guy y'all better watch out for, because he going to be somewhere on the field making the play,
I've been
Corey
telling them
Chester.
for years. I've been telling them for years.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
So, has Fatu been leading the program like he should? And I know he don't want me to introduce this to the world till Thursday, but is the legendary Zero gonna be out there? Is that number in? Do we have that ready? Is that legendary? It's on his body?
It's some man.
Is he really understanding what? Because
Coach
one,
said-
the legendary one is incredible. Like if you
sure.
put that on your back, you ready to
You
get
better
busy.
be a
I
player.
think a baby
You
D.
better be a dog.
You know what I'm saying? You better be a dog. Okay. He got zero.
got
Has he
zero.
been leading our program like he should, Coach? Let's talk about that.
I mean, keep it at 100 since we basically got past spring break. He's turned over a totally new leaf.
Man.
And when I say you got some guys that basically just talk it, but he's walked it.
That's awesome.
And I say like whether we're in stretch lines, he get them boys straight.
Man,
Tell them shut up. It's time to work.
that's right.
He get out there every day, push it to the limit. And I can say he's been, and I say, be honest and keep it 100, he done took it a level above his brother as far as being a leader. Because his brother was basically a quiet leader. He
Right.
was one that would do it, you jump behind him and follow him. But Fatu, not only is he going to make sure that he talks it, but he going to walk it as well. So I can say basically from the end of the spring all the way through the summer, he been 100% bought in. And he been basically a mouthpiece for the coaches in the locker room. And I can tell him this face to face. I appreciate that.
Man.
Because that was something that basically I think has made a hell of a difference with our team.
The youth as well.
Yes,
I
sir.
seen
Yeah,
it.
that's awesome.
So what about the quarterback? What's up with him? Like, you know, that's the man they sleeping on.
That's the man I'm waiting to see spin. You know what I mean? Because I say that because, last year he had some growing pains. Matter of fact, starting off the game with Manor,
Yeah.
You saw him play some of his worst football. And he'll admit they be the first one to tell you. But at the same time, the growth that I've seen in this young man is similar to the same growth I've seen in Oscar.
And Oscar D1.
Oscar
Shout out to
D1.
Oscar D1 TSU,
So-
baby.
Yes.
I've seen that much of a change as far as his focus, as far as his commitment outside of being around the coaches to pushing himself to get better. I mean, I done seen him throw some balls from other hash to the end of the bottom of the numbers on the other sideline. So his arm strength has also improved. And considering he done ran below 10-9 during the spring.
Coach, I was going to say that. I told him earlier off camera, out of the group. Now, these all track stars. They all get busy.
They all track dudes.
But he was the slowest one. Now, he probably the fastest one out the group now, Coach.
He's not having that. He's not having that right now.
Yeah, but quarterback
He
might be the
definitely one of the
fastest.
fastest.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like I said, I commend him because
boy
he done,
said,
he done put in the hard work. Everything he get this season, he's deserving of.
Okay. So what about sleeper right there? Them two sleepers. They were behind some heavyweights right there,
That's the thing. Both of those guys basically, and I say it, they have stepped up, and like I say, mediocrity. Run the play over again, coach. No, coach, do it again.
Man.
You know what I mean? That's when you know your team is taking the next step, because they don't allow that young guy to do what he want to do. They the ones checking and making sure he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And when it comes from the athletes and not just from the coaches, then you know you got a group
Leadership.
that's going to be a special group.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So both of those guys, basically from running track and basically seeing their times drop week after week, and then basically just that attitude. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter who line up in front of me. I'm finna get the best of you, and that's exactly what the team needs. So
That's what's up, man.
we blessed to have them guys, man.
I gotta commend them because they were patient. It was
Yeah, they were.
some D1 athletes in front of them, and
For
they
sure.
waited their turn. They could have folded on us and dipped, but they stayed the course. So I'm excited about the season for y'all young men. I appreciate it. I'm gonna let you talk in a minute, Fat. Shout out anybody. It's your turn. Y'all turns. Do what y'all do.
Finish with Lil Chester.
That's the two
Oh,
of them. That's the
yeah,
duo,
we-
bro.
yeah,
They
yeah,
was
yeah.
not-
We gotta
he
give
just
him-
spoke- nah,
we
he
gotta-
just spoke on both of them.
Yeah.
He just told you
Look
about
at it, look
that.
at it, look at it, look at it.
Chester, hey man, I've been telling everybody about Little Chester. Don't let the size fool you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the size fool you, bro. I swear to God. Now when they see it, watch what happens. But it's bloodline. Like when I get to this Manor side, it's bloodline. They got daddies and uncles and everybody that was killers before them. So same thing apply to him. So talk to the world. Pull up the mic. What you want to say? Tell them show up 7:30 Thursday.
Hey, y'all pull up 7:30 Thursday, Nelson Field. Y'all finna watch the show. Me and my guy finna go on the show. Y'all finna see what 22 miles per hour look like.
Yeah. What's up? Where they follow you? Where can we follow you? Your huddles, your snaps,
Hold on.
anything. It's your show.
So cut your mic on.
Cut your mic on.
That mean he gotta say that again?
Yeah.
That's cold, buddy.
You can say it again.
Say
He
it
ready.
again.
Like they ready.
Tell them what you got.
Tell them
Look
what.
at it, look.
He got his grill too.
Look at it, look at it.
I mean, there's not really too much to say. I'm really just ready for Thursday, but make sure y'all pop out 7:30 at Nelson Field. We're gonna put the show on for y'all to come out, watch me and my brothers perform.
Hey, where can we follow y'all? Give it to Ali.
Oh,
Ali
yeah.
quarterback. You can call a play.
Follow all of us on Twitter. My Twitter is ALI15SCOTT, Ali 15 Scott.
My Twitter is Mkuba Fatu, MUKUBA FATU.
Facts.
My Twitter is TreonX, TREAWNX.
My Twitter is Corey1Chester.
I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, we want to put y'all out there because we're trying to get them NIL deals for y'all
Yeah, we need
before y'all even land.
Yeah,
It's
man.
a business.
Yeah,
I like
man.
how y'all handle yourself. All right.
Good
Let's
work,
go,
baby.
Jaguars. I
Good work.
appreciate it.
Good work.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Yeah,
Pass the
don't
mic
give
to
it
the
to 'em.
Mustangs. And defending champs. They won the game last year.
Well,
Coach Keller. Let's
Coach
go.
Keller,
Talk
bring-
about your men. and how
Y'all
they
go ahead and
lead.
stand up. I want to start off with JT Thomas
Let's
first.
get busy.
JT's a 3-year start for us. He's our center. He's a second team all district last year. He has several D1 offers right now going in. It's Army, Air Force, Prairie View,
Awesome.
Navy,
Man, I love
couple other ones. But what I would like to say about JT is, man, 4.0. I've never seen less than 100 on his test. I mean, this boy is unbelievable. He just makes straight A's, does everything right. He's a leader in the locker room. He's a leader in the classroom. He's a leader on the field. I couldn't ask anything else from him, man. He's a great kid.
Straight. I love
Great.
that, boy.
And all of them, we've talked about this from the beginning of spring. When we ended the season last year, I'm just going to throw this out there. Last year, I felt we were pretty good.
Yeah,
But we had a team that was a collection of talent.
right.
They were real talented players that really didn't come together and play like a team. I feel that this group of kids right here, they're hungry and they're going to play like a team. All spring, all summer, they've been together, been working hard, and they're ready. I'll go next with Elijah Prosser. Elijah Prosser is another one. I believe he's got a 3.6, 3.7 GPA. Early college, is one of the captains on the defense. He is the captain on the defense. He was picked, the secondary. The way we pick captains is we have the team vote. We'll do an O-line captain, a D-line captain, a skill, offensive skill, and a defensive skill, and the team votes for it. So this is what the whole team picked. This had nothing to do with Coach Keller picking any teammates. This was what our team picked. So they feel that these were the leaders of the team, and they picked them.
That's big.
So
That's big.
and they did a great job on that.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Damian
Prosser family,
Godley.
We love the Prosser family.
Godley, He decided to be number one this year. He's the number one on the defense, he says, our defensive end.
So he the dog.
He's the dog.
Oh, man.
The coach
He's
is
the
the
dog.
Man, he said it.
He is
You feel like that?
all-district player last year. He's an all-Syntex
Man.
this year as a preseason pick.
Man.
He's got several people looking at him. Again, he's got a 3.6 GPA, works hard in the classroom.
Love it.
And when Godly says something in the weight room, everybody shuts up.
That's what it is.
He takes care of business.
Boy, I love
Next
you,
up, we got our new number 0 on our offense, Peyton Guyton.
I love the guy.
Peyton Bain's another
That's
one.
turkey legs. This side of Mississippi, baby. Let's get busy, though. You know what it is.
You know,
Family.
Peyton's really stepped it up on the offensive side of taking over leadership responsibility. Someone runs a wrong play, someone does something wrong, they jump off sides, Peyton's on their ass quick.
Man.
So
That's what I'm talking about.
no, he's
man.
really stepped it up. This is a great group of leaders. Again, Peyton, 3.6, 3.7 GPA right in there. There's not a kid up there with less than a 3.6 GPA. So they're scholar athletes. They're not just
I
athletes.
love it. I love
Doing a great
it.
job. And, you know, I've had Peyton. I've had his older brother. He played for us as well, Dayton Guyton.
Yeah.
So he's the bloodline has been here a while.
Man.
Next up, we got J9, our quarterback. As a sophomore, he was our captain as a sophomore. He led the team to a 9-3 by-district championship. We lost to Katie Paytow in the second round, which eventually won the state championship that year. Threw for about 1,860 yards on offense and how many touchdowns? 18 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He had an injury
They not
last
had
year.
that kind of season.
He says he's going to have 18 touchdowns in the first 3 games. this
Okay,
year.
then. He called it all the way out.
Okay.
He called it all the way out, boy.
Can I say this? Because this is real, and I need to know the people
That's
to
what
know
he told
the
me.
story within the story.
Right.
Tell it.
J9 has been one of those guys that have been in both locker rooms.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's part of this community. He's been at LBJ. He's been at Manor, LBJ, now back at home at Manor. You understand where his home is. That's where he should have stayed anyway, if truth be told.
Right.
If I'm telling the truth.
Right.
You understand? So let's talk about that. But this is the thing I want to touch on too. Y'all got a hell of a district, boy.
Yes,
Y'all's
our district's
is
no
unlike
joke.
Anybody's
There
around this area.
ain't no cupcakes in our district.
Man.
But go ahead, keep talking about your kids. Though. Let's keep
Ain't no
going.
cupcakes in our
There
district.
ain't no cupcakes.
It
Ain't none.
It's not.
No, man, like I said, they've been, the pillar of the team right there. These 5 kids, 4 kids, like Jason came back in the spring. And since he came back in the spring, the team has accepted him. He's done a great job. And like I said, we have 4 captains, and every week our team will pick a 5th captain. And he was picked this week to be the captain this week. So proud of them, proud of everything they've done. And I think they locked in and ready to go.
Man.
Hey, Bobby Mack would have beat y'all up if y'all had came in here with black on and we wearing black, though. Just so y'all know, I'm glad it's a different day.
Nobody told us what color to wear.
I know, we just messing with them. They told me not to hype it up.
I know, I'm messing with you too.
So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can go ahead and sit down.
They want something to say.
No.
You gotta give them they flowers,
Yeah,
man.
we gonna let them get their
Everybody
flowers.
the mic.
That's all right.
man.
My bad, because they acting shy. Like they
Yeah,
got
yeah.
their game face on.
Yeah,
Manor
yeah,
has
yeah.
got their game face on,
Yeah,
y'all. I'm telling you,
man.
ever since they ate that pizza,
Sure.
boy, them boys been focused. Let's go. Get busy,
Let's go, Peyton.
Ain't really too much talking. We just gonna show on the field at 7:30 at Nelson Field. So y'all pop out, come watch the show, and we gonna make a movie.
Yeah. What he said,
Yeah.
Pull it up. Look.
Yeah. You good.
Just put it to your mouth.
There you go.
7:30. Come see this show. We won't let you down.
All right.
All right.
That's what's up.
Coach Ross say, internet don't win the game. I'm ready to play Thursday.
I love it.
Well, that boy say, internet don't win nothing.
I love that. Look, I love it.
I think they already said everything need to be said. You can follow me on Twitter at jthomas2024.
Elijah Prosser 4.
Godly, GODLEY _DAMIEN.
Like it.
I love it.
Peyton Guyton 4.
Give me a follow as Artemis, but I want to give a shout out to my boy Titus at home.
Yeah.
They told me not to bring him, but that's my brother, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, it's gonna be the best backfield in Texas this year. Y'all watch.
That's what's up.
So big question for you guys. How do you guys do it? I mean, 3.6 GPA average. That's huge. So being a student athlete outside of being on the turf, what's the recipe? Because I know it's very time consuming.
It takes a lot of studying. You know, when I ain't watching football, I just do my work, make sure I'm getting everything I need. So yeah, that's all I do. Outside of just watching film, going to work out, get my routes right, stay at home, do my work.
Got to be a good student in the classroom before you can go out and be a great athlete.
I like it.
I love that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're going to throw a flag on that. That means you got to say it again.
Yeah.
You got to be a student first in the classroom in order to be an athlete.
Just knowing football don't last forever, so
I like
create
that.
other opportunities in life.
Like it.
You got good mentors,
Love
boy.
it. Love it.
For me, it's not a choice, really. My mom, everybody in the community, I have to do 4.0 and above. That's just my standard.
Standards. I love it.
That's big. That's big.
Standards. I love it, man. I love it too. Yeah, man. He good.
All right, we're good.
He about that business.
I like to add
We're
something.
gonna ask y'all plenty more questions, so sit down.
I want to add
This
something
is
about
gonna
their academic success. I think a part of the stuff that's really helped our team with academics is a couple years ago we moved our practices to the morning. You know, we got a lot of kickback from the moms and the parents getting up here at, at 6 a.m. It's early. It's not easy.
Right.
But to make it successful for our varsity team, we practice in the morning. So after school, they have no football commitment. All they need to do is study. If they need study hall, they go to study hall. If they have to go to see their teachers, they go see their teachers. But there's no football commitments after school because everything's done at 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Yeah, it's big. It's
And
big.
it's been great. We've had 0 ineligible players since we started that.
Wow.
Awesome, man.
So do you have all your kids in that early class, that athletic period
Yes.
too? The counselors and everybody at the school are working with you, make sure that you
Right.
get your kids as well.
How it works, we come into practice, we have an advisory period, then we have athletics. So we practice in the morning. If they need advisory, if they didn't pass their STAR test for some reason or something like that, they go to their advisory class. Then we come back all together. Then we have our athletic period. So everything's taken care of in the morning.
Man, I like that.
That's big.
That is
I
very
love
good,
it.
man.
So within that, you started that 4 years ago. Once you got here, and what I love, he said, he hadn't had a kid that has been ineligible.
That's awesome.
Not a varsity player.
Not a varsity player. So I mean, that's speaking volumes of being able to build a program. So the kids are successful after football, after basketball,
Right.
whatever that is, right?
Yeah. Right. So that means they can't say he's just a jock.
Yeah, no.
No, homeboy, my grade point average just like yours. If you just all you doing is studying and doing everything else, so that's not a conversation that you just play football.
Right.
No, it's
Shut
a
up
conversation.
and dribble.
I
They
love
say,
football.
shut up
I
and
just
dribble
play
and
this.
shut up and play.
Yeah, you know what I
No,
mean.
we
That-
not doing
yeah,
that.
we-
No.
that's on another level.
Our football players are the smartest ones in class.
There you go. Leading. But most schools, the athletes dominate the campus.
Correct.
Most athletes run the campus. And if your athletes are up to par, you're going to have a solid campus. Talk about that as well, because Fatu and them been in class. They've been going to class, and our campus is running pretty smooth. So let's talk about that.
Well, you got to give credit where it's due. That's right. That's part of that starts with the administrators, because if you don't have that backing of the administrators, you're chasing your tail. For example, we have Mrs. Sheila Henry. She been on top of it. When I say she been on top of it, she loves the LBJ community, but she plays no games. And then when you have the muscle, people who work for the general, for the public, when I say for the public, like they love LBJ, and they got relationships with the young people, especially student athletes, they know what the standard is as well. They know that basically being on time, you're late.
That's it.
So be in class before the bell rings, know where you're supposed to be, and get there. And when, like you say, when you see the well-known students of the school, which are the athletes, going about their business, making the right choices,
Fall in line.
everybody else gonna fall in line.
That's right.
And they know what if they ain't in them classes and we sweep them halls,
Consequences.
They gotta deal with
consequences.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, and then basically, like I say, once you set that as a standard, they've taken it and run with it.
Because
they don't, yeah.
But I gotta echo that, because what my young man said, he said, if you're not a great student, you can't be a great athlete. Like, you can't talk about college if you're not taking care of that classroom.
sure is.
It's irrelevant if
Right.
you're not taking care of that classroom.
Right.
And I think this group of young men, they really get it. But let's get into some football, because we touched on your district and your district. Because I want to know, it's a difference now.
No, it ain't.
Yeah,
it is. Oh, he said no, it ain't.
That's what I want to hear.
And I'm
Now,
explaining to you why. I said it. I said at the beginning.
I was
It's LBJ against LBJ every week.
That's where it is.
So like every play, we're trying to be the best team that we can be. It don't matter who on the other side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So whether that's a East Side or a McCallum or a Crockett or it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're still going to play to the highest level of our ability. So it just so happens that instead of battling the tiger this week, you battling the kitten. Still gonna get sliced up. It don't matter because that's our mentality. Whenever we go through this district, it's killing the fly with an axe. It's gonna take precision, discipline, and you're gonna take focus and concentration. So it don't matter who we playing, whether we playing in the. I mean, we got out of district 69-0 against Elgin. So it didn't matter basically the district we played in. It's basically on how we go into a week, mentality-wise, focusing on being a better team than we were the last week. So yes, I give it to Manor because you are in a district where you're gonna have some teams, but like I say, y'all got guys on the sidelines that basically are better than some of the starters on them other teams. So like, just like a couple of years ago, when y'all made that run to the quarterfinals. Y'all got the dogs to hunt too. Right. So, I always look at it and I say this, like after this game is over with, some of the biggest Manor fans are gonna be wearing purple. Just like some of the biggest LBJ fans are gonna be wearing red. We want to see them guys do as well as anybody. And then of course come December and February, when they putting the names on the paper and signing scholarships, and you got fans rooting for you all around.
That's
Austin,
a win
Texas.
for all of us.
Yes.
That's a win for us.
Yes. So, I love that, man.
Yeah, go ahead. So let's talk about your district. I want to know because
you said it was tough. I mean,
like I said, man, we really don't have any cupcakes in our district. It's a tough district from the top to the bottom. I mean, we went in there last year. I mean, I'm just going to throw that out to you. We play Vandergrift, Round Rock. They got 3 freshman teams, a sophomore team, a JV team, and 85 kids on the sideline. Huh? I'm not joking, man. They're loaded and they got programs. Yeah. And we went out there and we competed. We did a great job. I mean, we ended up 3rd in our district. We lost Vandergrift and Round Rock. Cedar Ridge beat us, but by the way we worked it out, we beat the teams that beat them, and we ended up 3rd place in the district and went to playoffs. But like I said, man, every week is a preparation. I mean, to a team like us at Manor, 1 or 2 injuries is devastating to us, where you got a Round Rock or Vandergrift. And when those teams, they got 4 guys that are just as good as their ones. Man. I think our ones can play with any of them. Yeah. But the drop-off right there, the numbers, it makes a big difference.
It does. It does.
And, we are in 6A, and to be honest, we got 5 AD2 numbers, but we're growing. Yeah. I mean, this year I think we'll have 2 freshman teams, our JV team and the varsity. Yeah. And we're getting there. We're taking strides, growing the program. We're getting there. We got close to, I'd say, about 185, 190 kids in the program right now. Man. So it wasn't always like that, but it's a lot of hard work going in there and recruiting with the kids in the middle schools. I did a cool thing with the middle schools, or with a concept with the booster club we came up with. We went and picked up every kid at our middle schools with a charter bus. Brought them back to the senior high. We had a signing day. They had photos. They took pictures just like a signing day in college. Because we feel like that's what we got to do to get our numbers up to where it needs to be in 6A.
Then we'll do what we need to do.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So Coach, to that aspect, when you say, sometimes there's a big drop off from your 1s to 2s, in those games to where you are just dominating, I mean, is the actual thought, I've seen times to where, coaches are trying to keep their 1s in for their tailbacks or running backs to get that extra 100 yards because we're playing for an award. But in that, from a staff perspective, you got to be able to get those kids in to get them reps. What is your thought and philosophy on that?
Well, I mean, if you go back to like last year, we had Quinn Joyner running back. Right. All-American with USC. Mm-hmm. We were up by the 3rd quarter. He was out, and I had the other running backs in there playing. Now on the O-line side, we carry maybe 6 or 7 O-linemen, so they don't get a lot of break.
Right. Right.
I mean, it is what it is. That's what we have. We had 3 running backs, but our O-line, our starters got to stay in there almost the whole time, and we try to rotate them in and out. With the 7 that we have. Yeah. But it's hard to do when Vandergrift, Round Rock, and some of those other 6A schools, they bring a whole line in, they bring another whole line in, and they keep them fresh. So they're warriors. My hat's off to them. That's why all the conditioning, all that hard work we do every day. I said we got to be in better shape than those guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got to outlast them.
Correct. So what's the recipe for success in the district that you're in?
I believe the recipe for success is we go out there, line it up, and we got to stay healthy. Bottom line is we play smart and stay healthy and play to our ability. We're going to be fine.
But that's a question I want to ask some of the student athletes. That's a question I want to ask some of my student athletes right now about the game. Let's talk football. Who has a mic out there? Success. What are some of the keys to success that you see? Yes, Thursday.
Executing, play full speed to make sure secure the ball, like running back, say like halfback dive or something. To make sure you got the ball secured in 2 hands. Make sure the quarterback get the ball out to other stuff and just play fast to get to the ball, pursue stuff. Key to success for us.
All right. Pass the mic on that side.
He already got one.
All right, let's go. J9, let me hear you. Stand up for me, Jay.
Keys to success. I think a couple keys to success is just going out there. If everybody shows up, it should be a good game. To be honest, I mean.
Now you can't go out there throwing picks. You got to take care of the ball. What's the keys to the success? Talk to me.
Keys to success. I mean,
because he finna hit you with some stuff.
The keys to success happened. The keys to success happened in the summer when we was working out and everybody was showing up on time. That was the keys to success, and everybody showed up every day, learned them plays. Everybody got along. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
that's the key to success to me, really.
Okay, so I got questions for both of y'all, but so both of y'all stand up, please. Both of y'all stand up. It's okay if you don't know this question. I'm not, and if they look down on you, tell them to come deal with me. The number one thing when you playing football, what is the number one thing overall when you playing in that game? What is the number one thing you waste the most?
That we waste the most?
Time.
I was going to say that.
Time. So, y'all, time got to be wise. It got to be precise. Okay? It got to be on point, right? So, if you throw 2 picks, crowd going wild, you know it's right here, right? You know it's right there, right? You been there, right? Now you got to train your mind to win and come back without your team members looking at you and like, man, it's your second pick, man. You got to stay focused, Jalen. Don't let nobody else change that. So what I want you to tell them, whoever come to you and say, man, that's your second pick. Yeah, but I'm finna throw 3 touchdowns. Huh? Watch me work.
Mentality.
That's right. Watch me work. You understand? So when they watch you work and you come back, Jay, you win that game, he'll never say you threw 2 picks again.
It don't matter.
It don't even matter. Remember that, all right? For you. All that what coach said. All that what being the leader is. Nancy, on you.
If they down 2 touchdowns.
If you down 2, you got to have the right words to say to these young men for them to listen to you. Now, preparation is never time wasting.
Say that again. Don't make me throw the flag. Say that again. I ain't gonna even reach for the flag.
Preparation is never time wasting. Understand that? So I want you to have the ability, if somebody looking off, grab his helmet and say, look at me. We come to win, not lose. You got to be able to do that. It's tough being a leader. They ain't mostly liked either. Remember that. And you can go through that with your whole life, son. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to keep that same, I want all of that. And you let everybody know you about that smoke. Ain't that y'all word, smoke? I'm sorry, I'm older, so I used to say we're about that life. But you got to let everybody know that you're about that smoke. and that you're going to live up to everything you got. Y'all two men are going to lock up on Thursday. And it's going to be real. Somebody going to lose and somebody going to win. But at the end of the day, the most thing I want both of y'all to learn is it was a lesson. Because that's exactly how life going to hit you. So we take it for what it is, and we're going to take it home, whoever take that home, because we got something nice for y'all if y'all win. The locker room, though. And y'all get to ride with that and your Twitter fingers and all of that. You know how y'all do it. And you get to ride with that for a whole year. So understand your assignments. Okay? Understand all that, man. Because it's about to get real here in about a few days.
From this point on.
So I got something for you, J9.
No, pick somebody else. Let them see
No. I got something.
He want J9.
I want J9.
He want J9.
Because I've sat in J9 seat, and I wore.
He want J9.
And I wore number 9.
Man.
So for you, man, let me tell you, your offense is gonna go how you go.
Oh.
And if you get down, and if you don't have the next play mentality, then guess what? You got 10 other guys that lose. So what they need to do is be able to depend on you. So first and foremost, I'm gonna call you out. And why I'm gonna call you out is simply this. As a quarterback should normally be the voice and the leader of the team. And so those guys and your teammates should actually be picking you every week to be a captain. And if you don't have that respect, you need to earn that respect.
Man.
So think about that.
Man.
As you are going through this season, you're going to stat it up, and what you're going to find out, if you get an opportunity to play at the next level, you're going to see how important that position that you have means.
Love it. I love it, man. Good way to go, E.
Boy, you brought the quarterback out of it. Boy, hey, man, you look like Reverend quarterback.
I think we had 15 right there. We had 3.
Yeah.
I see 3 raising his hand back there.
He wants the smoke, man.
And go ahead, Pepe.
Pepe wants
come on
the
up in here.
smoke,
We're going to
man.
get Pepe to smoke.
This
We're going to get Pepe to smoke.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Yeah,
we're going to
man.
get y'all to
Give me a
smoke.
question for them. I need a question for them. Coaches, you can pose a question to your student athlete. This is your playground. Y'all my brothers. Anything you want to talk to, anything you want to ask? Pepe. You know I talk crazy, right? Last year, y'all heard me on the sideline talking crazy, right? How you gonna line up with Fat Two when you see Fat Two Makumba in front of you? Because I know you seen the film. Last week, he stopped and made the dude go the other way, and he came back and went up the sideline untouched. How you gonna line up with that? What's in your mindset? Do you sleep the night before the game? Talk to your boy about all this. Let's go.
It's all love, Fat Two. You know, we go way back. So
No doubt, we all family.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just playing my game. Like, I know like anybody step up against me, I'm better than. So I'm gonna take advantage of everything that I got, and all the work I put in the off season is gonna show Thursday night. While I'm the best man on the field, and I'm proving that to everybody understand.
Can I say this to the world? You've been a pit bull since you was a youngster. He been a dog world since he was a baby, and that's on the basketball court and on the football field. Go ahead, Ali. I posed the same question.
That's a strong name.
They line had you scrambling, looking real funny last year. The big boys is playing at Texas Tech and everywhere, but they just add on. They just come back with some more. What are your adjustments mentally going into the game, knowing that they line is tough and they ready to do the same thing? Where are you at mentally, son?
Well, mentally, I know it's gonna be on me. So if things go south, I know that I gotta make sure that I got the right mindset, and I gotta if we go down, I gotta make sure that they're good too, along with myself, and just gotta have the right mentality the whole time. Can't bring myself down, can't bring my teammates down. We just gotta focus.
So Pepe, senior year. Junior year. You got one more. I forgot. I want to, because he always played up with everybody.
That's how good he is. That's how good he is.
What do you want out of this season?
This season, my teammates have fun with them. You know, this is my last year playing with some of them guys, so I'm really just trying to go out there and ball out for them. I know they want everything. They want to win district, go make a deep run in the playoffs, win state. So I'm willing to put my effort and my time into that so we can accomplish some goals and get there.
Good
Try to
answer.
win state.
Now, that's big. Now I'm gonna hit you with a whole different question as well, because we're gonna go. Because guess what? Your daddy was a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, a dog
Yeah,
in the
man.
trenches
That's how it is.
and run that ball and run that pill. Then your big brother, he plays D1. What does that do to you? I mean, does that put any added pressure? What are the expectations for you that you put on yourself?
I wouldn't say it's a little bit of pressure because they always talk to me how what they did in their days. So it's like
Yeah.
I gotta live
So,
to hype.
so can I say this? Because you got that red on that Manor red.
Yeah.
And yeah, your daddy, he went to Lanier. They was
Yeah.
dog. But your uncle is one of the best point guards to come out of LBJ. So understand your bloodline. You got it all the way through. Shout out my little bro, Alan Guyton. You understand? That's bloodline, ain't you? You know him? You know Alan Guyton? Oh, okay. He wore purple though, did he?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, and so then I pivot over here to you. Your senior year, correct? Junior. So both of y'all are juniors.
Rivalry. Somebody gonna keep the trophy 2 years.
Somebody gonna
get.
Man, well, I'm just gonna tell y'all. Guess what? Just turn to each other, just shake each other's hand.
Yeah.
Say, guess what? We gonna get it on this year.
That's
We'll
what
see
I'm
you next year.
I like that. Right? I like that, man.
So,
I like that.
coaches, to that aspect, is this a rivalry that we plan on keeping going?
When I took over and me and Coach Finner talked, we said we were going to keep it open, and I think me and Coach Rawls on the same page with that.
Yeah.
It's for the community.
Oh yeah. I mean, my thing is this, as we go forward, I mean, it's a rivalry basically where it's not a hate,
Yeah.
it's all love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you and your brother, you and your cousin, y'all get into it.
Yeah.
You get up, dust each other off,
Yeah.
and then go play, go hoop, go whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that's basically how the rivalry is. And I say this as we move forward. I hope that the adults and the students who come as spectators at the game remember that as well.
Say it
Because
again.
obviously, over the last, I hope the adults and the students who are coming to support both teams remember that as well, because the last 2 years we done had different episodes where law enforcement done had to get involved. It's all family.
Yeah.
Touch on
You know what I mean?
I want to touch on
So I think it's very important, starting with the adults, that we come to the game with the mindset it is a game. At the end of the game, we're going to shake hands, we're going to show love, and then as we go on the rest of the season, we'll be the biggest supporters of each other.
Right.
But I think sometimes we get caught up and we make it something personal. And then the adults, starting with the adults, because the children, they just follow what they see the adults do. I think that it's very important, like I say, when we come to the game, we come to the game with some love in our hearts, because these young people are going to put on the show and do what they're supposed to do, and we just enjoying it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Our time to do what we did has come and gone. We've made decisions on where we live or where our children going to go.
Right.
But when it's all said and done, it's all love. So
I love that, man. I love that, man.
That's real.
I love that.
So let's bring up the next two. Let's talk to all. Let's talk to all of them.
Yeah. Give me somebody.
Somebody want the mic?
Come on. Okay, here we go. Look here. I seen both of y'all personalities in this life.
Get him.
He look like a killer, and you smiling, but I know you a sleeper. and that's what I love about sleepers. They smile, but their instinct is so deadly. So with that being said, I love the way you look at the game already with action. When you go out there, what's the first thing you want to accomplish?
First thing I want to accomplish, really just making somebody believe that they can't really compete with me, and just playing my best ball, focusing on me, and just doing my best, doing what I could do.
Awesome. Okay. Sleeper. You miss a tackle. It might have been a game changer. You ain't gonna know what's gonna go through your mind. I can't tell you how you're gonna feel, but I want you to stay focused. Because y'all new thing is keep that same energy. Right? Ain't that y'all thing? So when you do, what do you think you need to tell yourself at that point in time that you might have missed a tackle or caused anything that didn't go the way you wanted to do? What are we saying at this point?
You know, just bounce back the next play.
Next play.
That's right. Good answer, man.
So let me ask you this, because they said you was the dog. That came from the man himself.
So don't let that smile fool you.
Now, like, really, like,
I love it.
What is your mentality approaching the game? Because this is my boy since we was young. Like, I watched him on that football field. Like, all day in school, he was talking about the other running back that was hyped on the other team or the quarterback. Like, Ray Jack, he ain't gonna play the whole game. Like, I'm finna break him up. So, like, what is your mentality going? Do you have that mentality? Like, you finna let somebody feel you? Talk to me.
Keep the man across from me.
Okay. Consistently or just one play? You a highlight
Whole
dude?
game.
Whole game.
Whole game.
Whole
Full
game.
4 quarters.
I love it. I love it. What about you? Let me talk to me. What's your mindset? Are you ready to show people you've been patient? You put the work in on the track. Are you ready to show them who you really are? What's your mindset going into this?
Come kill. Come ready to kill.
That's it.
Yeah. What I tell you all the time? Catch the ball. All you gotta do is catch the ball. It's showtime. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What you got for him, Fish?
Well, I was gonna tell them, you want to be to really make your mark, right? Every single play, every single down, you want to make your mark. You want a coach up in the booth, whether you're offense or defense, to say either one, I'm running away from that kid, or two, we're gonna make sure if it's your OC, we want to get the ball in that kid's hand, right? And so you just want to make a stamp on the game, every week, week in, week out. You want to be able, so when people are doing film study, they're doing film study on you. So make sure that you guys impact the game. This guy here, played with him, we graduated together. He and one of our great friends, Reggie Anderson's, both of them were defensive ends. Literally, these guys broke so many people's arms and legs. It was just literally unreal. But the crowd,
We had the #1 defense in the state.
in the
that
state,
year, bro.
yeah.
#1
Literally,
defense in the state.
when our coach would literally do this double pinch, which meant a double blitz, the entire stadium would erupt because they knew somebody was getting ready to get it. And so think about it. When coach calls whatever that play is for you to catch the ball or for you to bring that blitz, make that moment count. Erupt.
I love it, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, appreciate y'all. Next two. We
I
got
got a question for this one. Corey, let's go. I need you up here.
Corey
man.
and JT. Let's go.
JT, because y'all speak of what I really want to talk about. Like, and I want the coaches, when you see these kind of kids in your program that have stayed true to it the entire time, how do you stand on them and build legacy and push legacy? Like, and we're gonna let you. What's your thoughts with legacy? Like, y'all gotta know it's bigger than y'all. You understand when y'all step in these games, the LBJ Manor, boom. What is your thought process thinking about the future and putting it down? Like, because like I tell them, and they like Ray Jackson, Fab Five. My brick at LBJ is no bigger than his brick. It's all the same brick that build a foundation, if you get what I'm saying. So we all love the same. So
yeah, everybody dropping.
Man. Bro. Who's it? We good?
we back up.
All right, we
Let's
back
go.
up.
Let's
All right,
go.
all right.
Let's get right back to the bet, y'all.
Yeah,
I know
man.
they're gonna jump back in.
Yeah, man.
Sorry for technical difficulties.
Our
Central
bad.
Texas is showing great love and support, and
Yes.
y'all blew up the internet.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
mind blowing up the internet.
Yeah,
We're going viral with the youngins, the young
Yes.
men. They
Yes.
going viral. So talk about this bet. You count pancakes?
He said you
I thought we were talking about money though.
Yeah. Let's count it.
everything.
I was talking about money per pancake.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
count.
okay.
I'm
Let's
50?
count. A pancake.
50 a pancake?
I'm with that.
Locked
Like
in.
that bet.
Locked in.
Like that.
Ooh, I like that.
You
business.
feel like that
Yeah.
against LBJ?
Half my pancakes, I'm gonna highlight LBJ. So
Ooh, boy. You lucky I ain't playing. So Corey, let's talk about it. You said it on the locker room. We gonna count it. You got the huddle. You gonna show me pancakes?
Absolutely.
We gonna get busy.
I'll send you the stats on Friday morning.
That's right.
You college, so you get money anyway. You got my dollars. Let's go.
Really, I just come out and play my best every game, especially show the youngins, because I know how I feel be a youngin and watch other people go. So really come out and play my hardest every time. Teach them the games, so when we leave, they come do better than what we did.
I like it.
I like that, man.
And for you, bro, like being patient. Talk about that journey, Corey, because you grew up with my son. Y'all city champions in basketball. Y'all went to city in football. How has it been for you to be patient and stay the course, bro? Because I love you for that.
Really staying patient, you just gotta really stay down, knowing your time gonna come. Keep working. Really just be patient.
Yeah.
Wait. Your time gonna come, really. So you gotta wait.
But let me tell y'all about Corey, because we didn't even express it. Okay, we 3.0 over there at LBJ too. We 3 plus 2. Like he waited his time, but he hitting them books too, though.
Yeah, man.
And let me shout out your brothers, Trey and them, because you come with a great group of young men that kept you focused when you want to crack sometimes too. So it's a brotherhood in this thing, and this is why I'm up here with my brothers, because we hold each other down. And that's the biggest thing I want y'all to remember and take away from this. This is a village. Just because they got purple on it, they got red on, we still brothers. Mm-hmm. My biggest rival, Albert Burdett, was at Lanier, at your daddy's school. That's one of my best friends to this day. Mm-hmm. We done traveled the world playing basketball together. So understand, don't let the world confuse you and think these colors got us separated. We building for greatness.
So we're gonna pause right here because he comes from great lineage as well.
Yes.
You know, so
Yes,
uncle, cousins, you got
Daddies,
daddies. You know, I mean, y'all are locked in. So y'all from football to basketball to track. What does that do for you? I mean, and what kind of pressure or any pressure does that put on you?
Not really no pressure, really. I just know I gotta live up to the standard. I'm coming right behind everybody else, so gotta do my thing. Show where I'm come from.
I like it. I like it.
Bloodline.
So JT, senior year, what is a successful season to you, and how do you want to kind of cap this thing?
For the team, I think making it through district healthy and getting at least to the third round of the playoffs is state is the main goal.
Right.
But third round first. Individually, I think I just want to stay healthy, get ready for college, make sure that I'm strong and fast enough to play.
That's big.
I like that.
All right, good. So we got one more that we're going to finish up. You'll get to finish by yourself, Elijah.
Man.
But if anybody over there feel like they want double questions, they can get up here again too.
Yeah, it don't
There we
matter
go.
to me.
All
Look
right,
at
all right.
boy,
I like it.
killers, boy.
Facts.
That's who's gonna be
Hey,
guarding
when you hear
him all
somebody
year.
in the stadium,
Okay.
yeah, facts.
Okay.
That means
That's the matchup.
Play.
So Coach said that's the matchup. They're going to be going. That's going to guard.
I'm
and
not gonna follow him over the field. Oh, you not?
What?
Wow, world.
Wow.
Did y'all just see that?
He said, yes, sir.
You following your homeboy over the field?
Man.
So how long?
I love his locker room.
How long y'all been knowing each other?
I love it, boy. I love it.
So how long y'all been knowing each other?
We've been knowing each other for a while. It's really gone like through Little League history. Like he played for Ducks, I played for Steelers.
Hold the mic up.
All our life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you played for who?
The Steelers,
He played for who?
the Ducks.
So that's a rivalry.
That's all. So y'all know how rivalry feel.
Yeah, no, I feel exactly how I feel.
Man.
Okay. Any questions? Let's go get the questions.
Well, I'm just
going.
friends and there's love in between, outside the game. But once you get inside the game, I mean, what happens? Inside the lines, what happens?
I'm locked in. As soon as I touch the field, it's straight football. I lock in on nothing but football. I've been doing it for a while. It's my 4th year doing it on varsity, so it ain't nothing to me but another game.
Gotcha. Elijah.
I'm gonna give them all I got. I know you can be a game changer, so that's my job. Stop.
So wherever we see 0, we gonna see 3 on Thursday.
Is that what you're
Okay,
telling me?
but Elijah, who came up with that game plan? Like, did you ask Coach that or Coach?
Man.
That's your mindset going into the game. You want the best.
Every game.
Cause y'all got D1 offers. Y'all high level cats.
Yeah.
Every game. I want the best.
Okay.
Want the smoke?
Now I gotta ask this, cause this was our mentality at LBJ. how do you feel being the hunted? Because we were predators. I felt like everybody wanted to beat us, but while you trying to beat us, we hunting too. I want to eat too, and I'm gonna eat. So how do you feel when they like, oh, the best, I gotta lock him up? What's your mindset?
I just feel like I gotta show them something. I feel like if it's a game, you shouldn't have it on your mind to stop me because it's not happening. So when Thursday come around, I'm gonna show them like what I'm about and how I work and stuff.
Okay, can I hit y'all with a gym? You know, I be preaching. They be saying I'm a preacher lightweight in the hood. Say, that same mentality y'all got, that shit apply to life. The same mentality y'all carrying, that shit ain't just about football and sports. I need you to wake up every day and approach life like that. They can't stop us if we together. And we done put the work in. What you say, preparation? Say that again?
Preparation is never time wasting, but on top of all of what he just saying is, just think if you win at life the way you win at this football.
Man.
You will be successful. Every last one of y'all will be successful in anything that y'all do.
Ain't losing. We don't lose.
I ain't never lost.
There you go.
Yeah.
We only learn.
So Elijah, senior year, what is a successful season for you?
Like JT said, staying healthy, making sure everybody around me is going hard, just as hard as me. Making playoffs, state is the goal.
So you've had to kind of wait your time as well coming through, and now guess what? The light is shining. And what does that mean for you?
It's just God's plan. You know, when I was waiting, I was putting in the work. So.
Always.
Say that again. Throw the flag on that. When you was doing what, you was what?
I was waiting, I was putting in the work.
That's deep. Can you come with something behind waiting?
Oh man.
Putting on in the work.
Well, I mean, I was in that mindset. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying in life anyway, when it's your time to be that guy. He knowing it. It's his time to be that guy.
Yeah.
It's his time to be that guy. It's your time to be that guy. So like you say, he continued to work, that's why they chose him. He continued to work, that's why they chose him. So y'all got the best of the best, right? This a heavyweight fight. And y'all gonna go 4 quarters. And the main thing is time. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't play with that time, because all it do is run out. And what you ain't done, that's what you gonna be. Man, we should've. Yeah. Old Mac up here told you about that time, didn't you? So we got time, and every time we get the ball, we trying to go down the field, right? And then when every time we get the ball, we trying to take it back the other way on the field. So it's gonna be great, man. Y'all, I want y'all to enjoy this though, man. I really do. I want y'all to enjoy this because it's just prepping y'all for the next level. Okay? And y'all gotta understand that, man. So keep your mentalities in this game. Don't get too disrespectful, all right? Let's keep it on the both coaches said it. It's out of love, no hate, but they same 4 letters. It's the same 4 though, right? LOVEHATE. All right? So let's keep it right there on that love part, because that's what it's all going to come down to, man. Because we all going to shake hands, and hopefully the parents shake hands too.
Nah, the parents ain't going to do it. Nah, they going to do it. Because to be honest, it's a fashion show. Let's get it back to the old school.
Yeah.
Where you come dressed fly.
Yeah.
The kids put on your babes and all that. Ain't that what you're wearing now? Y'all getting fresh? Let's get fresh and show out for your school and show them your life.
Yeah.
But this is to my athletes, man. Being an athlete that's played in big moments before. Enjoy the moment. Like Bobby Mack said, the first thing I need y'all to do, man, is walk out in the middle of that field and look around and just take a deep breath and say, thank you, God. That's it.
That's it.
Just embrace the moment. That every one of y'all just walk out, look around it, smile, thank you, God.
Yeah.
Because it's a million kids running around here that love to be in this rivalry. And there's some little ones that I'm going to have on the sideline that's going to be mad. That can't wait to get in this rivalry. You understand what I'm saying? So enjoy this moment and have fun. Like, have fun. You understand? Come fresh, get your cleats right, make sure your wardrobe is right. Have fun.
They drip.
You understand what I'm
Did I
saying?
say
Embrace this moment, my G. Because this is precious and it's special.
I just want to stay on y'all lingo for. I can't stay there 'cause I can't talk to everybody like that. Man, what's that drip you got on? I can't do
Let's
that.
talk the game within the game. What's the pregame meal? How's your booster club treating you out there? Are we good out there?
Yeah,
Are we treating? Because I took my son to Manor for the perks, man.
There's some perks, man. I let the captains vote on what they want. They want Chick-fil-A. That's what they're getting. They get Chick-fil-A.
That's what's up, man.
Okay. All right. What about your booster
Look,
club? How we doing?
look. That boy say he don't want no
JT wants steak and lobster.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
He got outvoted by Chick-fil-A 5-1.
Oh man, golly, boy, steak and lobster.
What we doing? What we eating before the game?
Come on, bro. Come on now.
Because I can't go cut up a Mustang.
Yeah, man, you can't do that, man. You can't.
You barbecue the best. Shit, I got the other barbecue.
Turkey
leg.
Yeah.
Hey, can I shout out the turkey legs?
Let's do it.
Can I talk about my G?
Man, you sure can because he deserve it.
Introduce. Say something about it then.
Well, you know what, man? Let's
let them come up here.
That's what I'm saying. Just tell them.
Hold on. But I like when they see us in our community celebrate us.
Okay, we'll do it.
Let's go.
Yeah. So let's be real, man. Let me tell you something about this, man. This man here, turkey legs, he'll make a lot of other people mad. I'm sorry. I want to be real. You know what? I'm real. Pinch me, I'm real.
Pinch.
He really makes some of y'all just don't want to cook him no more. But y'all still trying. He can't help it. He got a gift and he blessed with it. So stop hating him. Stop talking about it and just eat them. Okay? Let's just eat them turkey legs because they good. Okay? All the way to the bone falling off and on. Okay? So we got to give it up to people like that because they put a lot of time in the work.
I need you to come to the mic, my brother.
You know what I mean?
But hold on, I'm gonna give it.
We got to show the world. Because you fundraise. Now listen, this is why I tell y'all it's bigger. It's bigger than that bullcorn that they talk about. This man been in the community from track to football for years with both sides of these kids, and at the same time, he gonna fundraise and have the best turkey legs for both schools ready to go.
Yes.
He don't care.
Yeah.
He just love the kids in the community. So you might not want to stand up. I know we put you on the spot.
We gonna.
Bro, you got a business, and I need them to support and know what we do around here, man.
Because it's bigger than us, but it's for us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing about it all.
Give him a mic so he can shout out the business.
And he got busy. He should have been at LBJ though.
Now, like I told him a couple of weeks ago, anytime, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even these guys, me and my wife, we already discussed for the year, we're going to feed them from us, from our mouth, out of our pocket.
Man, that's awesome.
And that's what we do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I told you earlier, found out 2-3 weeks ago, me and this man been walking past each other for 10, 15 years, cousins.
Yeah,
that's why y'all cook. Y'all got cooking in y'all jeans, man.
But I told him a couple of weeks ago, like I said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Anytime, been doing it.
Yeah,
that's no problem.
It ain't no problem.
You know
so give us a shout out on the spot.
Yeah,
man. Big Hawk Grill, 5313 Manor Road.
Yes, sir.
One thing about us at our spot too, you ain't gotta have no money to come eat there.
Man,
if you're hungry, you ain't got no money to come eat.
This is what our community look like, locker room. This is what our community look like. Blessings on everything. I love you, baby.
So Dayton, I just got one thing. Man, next time I come to get a turkey leg, don't let somebody buy them all out before I get to them.
Hey, can I say this while you walking out? This before turkey leg hut and all that, I ain't hating nobody. But this man been getting busy for years.
Yes.
So we paying homage. I love you, man.
Well,
thank you.
And I got to shout out. What is it? Sweet and spicy. He gave
Sweet
us
heat,
sweet heat. The sweet heat wings.
Yeah, man.
Sunday was on point.
That's it.
So go get you some sweet heat wings.
Love it, man.
All right, community. That's what it look like, my people.
Man.
And that's what this game is about. It's bigger than football. Y'all see me say bigger than basketball, but this is bigger than the sport, man. So.
Well, I think the bigger thing is don't get lost in the lights. So when the lights come on every Thursday night, every Friday night, don't get lost in the lights. Your coaches have you training Monday through Thursday, Monday through Wednesday, depending on when that game is. Go out there and execute. Execute and try to execute flawlessly. And even if you make a mistake, bounce back, right? Because you become a detriment to your team when you can't get out of your way. And you know what you're doing because you did it 1,000 times. So execute. And even when this game is over, and for some of you all that make it to play it at the next level,
And even at the next.
that's great. But in life, once you stop doing it, you will still have to execute flawlessly in this world that we live in. To be recognized, to get what you want out of life, simply you will have to execute. So think about that when you are working day in, day out, and you're perfecting your craft. You will have to perfect your craft for the rest of your life. And to you 9 guys that are sitting down here today, think about that. And think about where you are as captains and what you're living. Because as Ray talked about earlier, there's some young kids that are going to be out at Nelson Field. They're going to be watching you, and they're simply going to be dreaming about the opportunity that you are in. So make the best out of it. And think about what you saw when you were a kid and what you were dreaming. Because that's important, and that's how you live a legacy. And that's how you become a legendary. It's about the actions in which you bring. So think about the schools that you're representing, the community that you're representing, and really what you want to be. Because people are watching, coaches are watching, parents are watching. Guess what? Businesses are watching.
Businesses. It's a business.
And so,
you're a business.
Absolutely. Your brand, your business. As we're talking about this NIL deal, which has changed the game. Some of you all are going to get an opportunity to make $50,000 to $60,000 a month in college. 100,000, maybe $1 million. But the truth of the matter is understanding what to do with it and creating options for yourself.
You determine that.
You determine that. But in the same token, we got to be real because there's some decisions that you can make that could literally alter that and kill everything that you've worked for. So I think one of the things that, Bobby was going to talk about be careful about, vaping.
Yeah.
Taking care of your body. Your body is your business.
Thank
your
you,
brain.
E.
Throw that alley-oop.
Yeah, so what y'all saw them J's, y'all saw the J's.
I love it.
Let me tell y'all something right now. If you let anybody on your team or around you vape, you ain't no leader in my eyes. I mean that when I say that. Ain't no favoritism, man, that's my, You helping them. If he ain't ready for that level, you tell him that. You hurt me and them. So how you with us? Don't never let nobody ever around y'all do it, get away with it. Because if you let it go this small, wait till it get to the next level, even if it make it. God don't make mistakes. We do. We learn from them. But if you got that opportunity to not allow that man, that young man, to mess up his body at a young age, you had the opportunity. You the leader. They listen to you, fam. The whole team, coach said it. So if I see it or hear it, who I'm coming to? Who I'm coming to? Who I'm coming to? That's right. It's called, I'm going to hold all of y'all in here accountable. And I will see you. Because God going to show me. So y'all got to understand this.
Tell them why it's passionate on your heart. Tell them why it's passionate.
Because my son got holes in his lungs. And I'm going to leave it right there before I get emotional, okay? All right? Listen to these men right here. They can be a key to your success as well. Okay? All we want to hear is good things. When it's time for them to talk about y'all and show them tapes, that's what you want. You want the greatness coming out of these young men's mouth about y'all. Understand that?
Hey, one thing. You're not going to get up here and not mention my homeboy, Black Diamond. Shout out Black Diamond, bro. Because it ain't no facts without Andrew. You better shout out one of the coldest safeties in the country. Talk about that,
Y'all
man.
know who started this Makuba thing. Like without Andrew, wouldn't be no Fatu Makuba. He the reason why I'm playing the sport today. He up at Clemson killing it right now. If y'all don't know about him, so he's gonna be his third year. He looking to go to the draft. Y'all keep an eye out on him.
Yes,
You
sir.
know Andrew Makuba, that's the guy for.
Say bloodline matter, man, and always love your brothers like you love yourself. Love thy neighbor.
Yes, sir.
So let me tell the world, I love being the dumbest dude in the room. So Elmer Fisher and Bobby Mack came up with this great idea, y'all. The locker room will present an annual trophy to the winner of the Battle of 290. After the game, coaches, and it got places for plaques from year to year.
Is that it right there?
Oh, is that the trophy?
Oh,
Look,
Lord,
it's something like that.
Wow.
It's something
It's
like
shiny.
that. But it's, hey,
Hey.
you get to take it home with you and y'all get to dance and show the world who running things around the city. Because really, truth be told, can I tell the world, and I know they going to hate us, but I don't give a damn. We run things on this side. If it's hot over here, it's hot everywhere in Central Texas. This where it is. So where that trophy go, you the hot boys for the year.
Yep.
So on behalf of the locker room, we are presenting to our great coaches the great work, a winner, man. We want this to mean something, and we want to carry tradition from year to year, and we want tradition to mean something in our community. So the locker room will bless the community with a trophy and see who won it at the end of the game. I hope I don't have to pay this boy no money, man. I'm trying to get money.
Oh, he finna
You look dead serious.
Man, I'm talking my whole line.
Man,
all
he
week, man.
finna
I might
pancake
buy
all
they
kinds
food.
of people, man.
What you want to eat? I'm buying it for our line. Give me the mic.
I said Outback in the group chat. I got Alberta though, but I'll take Outback.
That's what he wanted.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
He spoke on it.
He did ask
You
me.
heard that back there, mama shaking her head.
When I say that to the Booster Club, they're going to laugh at me.
Say, and let me say this while we on
Because
the mic,
it ain't
too.
one Outback. It's 60 Outback.
That's what it is, man.
And I'm not gonna let the world do this to us either, because we critical of having a great event and making sure it's no fights and none of that. But the parental support on both sides of our community has been the livest for years. So shout out to my parents, shout out to the community. I gotta mention one dude. If y'all on Facebook, James Traylor is probably the funniest dude out there with that. James Traylor. So, you know, he went to LBJ but live in Manor, so he got something going on. That's my brother as well.
Yeah.
But shout out to the parents and the community, man. We're going to continue to propel, reprogram our mindsets, and unify and build this community up.
Yes.
Go ahead, coaches. What you got to say? We're going to close it out. Where we at? What my time look like? We about ready? Let's
ready.
go. Let's talk to them, coach. But also, I didn't get a chance to touch on this. These schools have great programs. Outside of the athletics, we have some of the best programs in the city. We're going to have y'all back on because I plan on having a playoff edition. We plan on having a playoff edition too, and talking about that going into the playoffs. We're going to talk about the programs within the school as well. But close us out, baby. Let us know. You know, talk to what you got to say about Jaguar Nation. What are you telling your alumni and your people? What you need from them? Because we celebrating 50. We're going for gold.
Yeah, so we going for gold. And I know it's some people basically like, okay, we're going to wait till next year. We're going to celebrate it for 2 years. Okay? Because LBJ was open in 1974. Yep. So we're going to be celebrating like it's 1999. We'll have tailgates. We'll have shirts and and I say stuff, you know, just available for LBJ alumni. Don't be afraid, even though you may represent Maine, come get what you put a lot of time into this. We got to be able to, in a time like with the way the world is today, find something positive. This is going to be a positive event to come invest your time and your money and your energy into. Yeah. So all Jag Nation, about that Jag light, come out and support us.
Let's go get it,
man.
But before we start, what do you need from the community?
I just need you to understand that, like I say, this is 2023. So don't judge the 2023 team based off of what's happened in the past. Okay? These young men are their own selves. Andrew Makuba and Fatu Makuba might be brothers, but they ain't the same people.
True.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I've seen some things out of Fatu. I've been able to coach both of the young men as a coordinator and position coach. And there are some things that a Fatu Makuba does better than Andrew Makuba. So what I want to say is, like I say, come with an open mind. You're going to see the same lady dressed in different wig, different clothes. Then here you might see a different lady dressed in the same clothes and the same wig. Y'all get that when y'all see it on the field.
It's going to take a while to get over, boy.
Hey. Okay.
Y'all can sit down.
I like that.
So, give us a closing remark, Coach, on the Manor community. Yeah, I know Red Storm.
Red Storm offense, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man. What I'd like to say, man, is I want the community to come together, LBJ and Manor. We all family, we all in the same community, but when that whistle blows, it's time for battle. When the game ends, we friends again. That's what it is, okay? When the whistle blows, we're going to play hard, we're going to play fast, and we're going to play aggressive and be ready to go out there and get it. When the whistle's over and the bell rings, Fat Lady sings, whoever wins, we're going to shake hands and be good teammates and be positive and wish them the best on their season, win, lose, or draw.
Love it. Well, Ray, as we get ready to close this out, there's some shirts back behind you given by Dirty Dog with a prediction.
Shout out Dirty Dog. This edition of the Locker Room, like and share. My people, like and share was brought to you by Dirty Dog. Dirty Dog brought this edition, and I'm glad to show my Dirty Dog today. Are you ready? Do I need to make my prediction?
You go first.
I go first?
You go first. Bobby goes second, and I'll finish third.
Well, hold that, Coach, while I show what I show. Thank you. Make sure he...
Let me see if he...
Hold on, you can't let nobody see what you...
No, they not going to...
Because he might try to work me over, man.
I ain't gonna work you over.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Oh, okay, he hit about.
I'm first?
You first.
Do I need to say the number?
Yeah, you can.
Because y'all know I talk smack. Like,
did
I talk smack when we played basketball?
Oh, absolutely.
The whole game.
Absolutely. We talked the whole game.
So forgive me, y'all. Just so y'all know, that was my defensive stopper. That was my defensive stopper when we went to state right there.
D-Dub.
That's who. He jumped right off the football field and got busy in basketball like I'm need a couple of y'all to do. You understand what I'm saying? But the prediction. Hold that, Bobby Mack.
Oh, you put it up to his mouth.
Nah, don't put it nowhere. It's going to say what it say. Ooh!
No!
I got the Jags by 6. Ooh, I like by 6. By 6.
Man.
That's what my shirt say.
Man.
I got the Jags by 6.
Okay.
Let's go. How you feeling, Bobby?
Well,
prediction time.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, I always got a little something on I add on, okay? I'm not like them Dallas Cowboys. I don't bet with my heart, I bet with my mind, okay?
Yeah. I good mindset.
But, you know,
I take them shots. Y'all better have a better record.
This is what I've always been. Okay? And this is how I always will be. Now, the only thing going to change, nothing. I'm just letting y'all know that. Coach, there you go, Coach. There you go, Coach. Okay, so here it is right here, man. This is what I'm going with. And it's either going to be a blowout or it's going to be real.
Look at his face.
It's going to be real
like
close. Or it's going to be real close. Okay? It's like one of them rivals. Man, some people going to want to go home early, but you can't. You got to stay there and watch one of them get drugged. Okay? I don't know who it's going to be. Okay? But I'm going this where I'm at. And when y'all get 21, 22, I'm going to get y'all on some of this Jag. We're going to celebrate and talk about this night, all right? I said what I said. Did I say that right? That's how y'all say it? I said what I said? Okay.
Mr. Fisher, let me know what your prediction is.
Well, we're going to go, student of the game.
Yeah.
I'm looking at both of these, both group of guys, checking y'all out. Know there's a lot of athleticism. I think the game is going to be won in the trenches with the big dogs. So with that, we're going to roll with the Mustangs. I think the big draw is going to get it done.
Okay, all right.
I think the big draw is going to get it done, and I'm going to call Manor by 7.
Manor by 7. There you go, world.
Okay.
Hey, what y'all?
Manor led
at 7.
They led their 7 though.
Y'all,
Well, we gonna
y'all
get it
feeling
on.
like y'all
We
got
gonna
more
get
than
it on.
7? Ooh, it's talking.
Ooh,
Hey.
I told you, man. I told you.
Say, let me tell the family, the Northeast Austin, Manor, Texas family. Tomorrow night, it kicks off again with our JV as we celebrate tradition. I need y'all to show up to the JV game. What time we get busy? We in Manor tomorrow.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. The JV
Nelson.
get busy. We in
the
Manor
Manor.
tomorrow.
Manor, okay.
Yeah. At the main, we at the Big Boy?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, Manor got some of the best facilities in the state of Texas. Y'all know how we do football down here in the state of Texas.
Yeah, they nice.
Manor, Texas got some of the best things going. So get out there and support the JV, the next generation too. But yeah, they laughed at 7.
Man.
Say, boy, y'all heard? They still laughing at me behind 7, James.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Thursday,
Okay,
7:30.
I love this.
Well, I like to shout out the community for the support. Let's go out here and have a great occasion and celebrate. And then after this, man, let's show that we done moved to the next level. Let's not get on the internet and be silly out here, man.
Please, man.
Let's
Please,
celebrate.
man.
Let's go to the next level, my good
Please,
people.
man.
Let's show we done elevated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They not gonna keep trapping us.
Yeah.
So let's elevate and motivate. Because this game, like I tell my babies, is setting us up for that state run.
That's it.
This is how we eat.
At the end of the day, we represent the east side of Austin
All the time.
and Manor.
Austin, Texas.
So we're the east side.
Yeah.
So let's do what we do.
One last thing. Parents, if these two coaches right here is allowing and making these boys after the game shake hands, why can't you?
Oh, that's big.
Huh? I'm going to call y'all out. Why don't y'all shake hands? Talk to you later, man. Good game. They showing the kids how to do it. And we adults. They could be rowdy. Don't want to put their hand up. Don't even want to. So let's do it when the game is over. Good game, man. We see y'all next year. We're going to get y'all whatever. Ain't nobody got to be out there acting crazy. So let's keep all this under control and let's leave with love because we came with it. All right? Blessings to y'all, man. We appreciate the locker room. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. We are so ready. We are so ready to give y'all so much more in this community and show these young men, even when they get older and get and they can come back and then we can show them and it rotates, man. This is what this is all about. We ain't on this show for our glamour, ain't none of that. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. We reaching and teaching. And if we reach many, we reach plenty. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. That's the motto. Because everybody's life gonna change one day.
And next week,
we getting busy again.
we're getting busy again. We got the mayor of Manor.
We got the mayor of
Manor
Manor.
coming in.
The mayor
He
of
was
Manor,
just here
Texas.
eating.
Yeah.
He said, y'all want me? I said,
So
we
be
want
ready.
Young black professionals. And then probably after that, you know I'm a spiritual being. We're going to talk about some young black pastors in our community. We're going to have some of the young black leaders in Bailey. We're going to have some more. Oh, the locker room just getting started, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey,
y'all, man.
tune in every Tuesday, 7:30. I'm the late one, so it's going to be about 7:45. But we're going to celebrate and kick it, my baby. Like, share, continue to pub. We got merchandise and everything coming up soon. And if you want to sponsor an edition of the locker room, tap in. We love y'all. We look for y'all Thursday night at that LBJ Manor game and see who take that trophy home.
Let's clap it up.
Yeah.
Last week.